event of the evening, please welcome the boxers as they make their way to the ring. First, here is tonight's challenger and boxing's pride of Japan, the sensational, undefeated, three-division champion of the world, NAYOA, the monster INOUE. And now making his way to the ring from the United States, here is the undefeated, unified WBC and WBO Super Bantamweight champion of the world, Cool Boy Steph Stephen Fulton. And now, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask you to rise for the playing of the national anthems, first of the United States, followed by the national anthem of Japan.
これより両選手の栄誉をたたえ、両国国歌演奏のセレモニーを行います。ご来場の皆様、ご起立とご脱帽をお願いいたします。はじめにアメリカ合衆国国歌でございます。続きまして日本国国歌「君が代」でございます。ご協力ありがとうございました。どうぞご着席ください。それでは JBC 日本ボクシングコミッション萩原稔コミッショナーによりますコミッショナー宣言です。
コミッショナー宣言。ただいまから行われます WBC、WBO世界スーパーバンタム級タイトルマッチチャンピオンスティーブン・フルトン対挑戦者井上尚弥の12回戦は昨日午後1時規定通り厳重なる身体検査と計量を行い両選手ともすべてに的確でありましたので私はこの試合を WBC、WBO世界スーパーバンタム級タイトルマッチと認定いたします。2023年7月25日、一般財団法人日本ボクシングコミッションコミッショナー萩原稔。
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome Nippon no boxing fan no minasama konbanwa. We welcome you, ladies and gentlemen, to the Ariake Arena here in Tokyo, Japan, for the featured bout of the evening, brought to you by Ohashi Promotion in association with Premier Boxing Champions and TGB Promotions. This bout is sanctioned by the WBO, the president and supervisor, Francisco Valcarcel, the WBC President Mauricio Suleiman, Supervisor Dwayne Ford, along with the Japan Boxing Commission. Introducing our three judges, scoring from ringside, from Canada, Richard Bluet, from Italy, Guido Cavalletti, and from Spain, Manuel Oliver Palomo. Introducing our third man to the ring, the referee in charge of the action from Panama, Hector Afu. All right, fans, here we go with the main event of the evening, a battle of undefeated stars of boxing, 12 rounds scheduled for the unified WBC and WBO Super Bantamweight Championship of the World. And now, ladies and gentlemen in attendance, and boxing fans joining us around the world, the time has come for the bout you've all been waiting for. Live from Tokyo, Japan, it's go time! Introducing to you first, the defending champion. On my left, fighting out of the red corner, entering the ring wearing black trunks with pink trim, fighting out of and proudly representing his hometown of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania in the United States. He weighed in right at the super bantamweight limit of 122 pounds or 55.3 kilograms. He is undefeated in his campaign to the ring with an outstanding record of 21 wins, no losses, 8 wins coming by way of knockout. Tonight, in his 4th world title appearance, ladies and gentlemen, here is the undefeated, reigning and defending unified WBC and WBO Super Bantamweight Champion of the World, introducing Cool Boy Steph Stephen Fulton. And his opponent across the ring, tonight's challenger, the popular 3-division world champion, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing black trunks with blue trim, hailing from Zama, Kanagawa, Japan. He weighed in at 121 3/4 pounds or 55.2 kilograms. With a sensational record of 24 wins, no losses, he has 21 big wins coming by way of knockout. Tonight, making his 20th consecutive world title appearance, here is one of the acclaimed and renowned stars of boxing and pound-for-pound greats. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the hard-hitting, undefeated former WBC light flyweight world champion, the former WBO junior bantamweight world champion, and the former undisputed bantamweight champion of the world, introducing NAYOA, the Monster INOUE. Once again, a referee in charge now to give instructions, Hector Afu.
Okay, guys, I get instruction in the dressing room. Clean fight. Touch glove.
The time has arrived, INOUE and Fulton. And I go back, Tim Bradley, to what Stephen Fulton said of hearing those who doubt, that they don't believe in me. Well, let's make them believers, he said. The task is in front of him to defend his titles on INOUE's turf. Round number 1. And Timmy, do you expect INOUE could come out fast here and test Fulton off the 13-month layoff?
Absolutely. You know, but right now he's showing some respect right now for Fulton's game. INOUE hasn't yet decided to attack. What he's doing is he's just taking a look at him. But trust me, I assure you, once he gets his range, he will start to attack Fulton.
Of course, range will be critical tonight. Remember, Stephen Fulton, a 3.5-inch reach advantage. The naturally bigger man, taller man. Always been at 122 pounds. INOUE worked his way up from 108.
See, right away, you can feel the intelligence of the fighter just with his movements. INOUE feels that from Fulton, that he's smart. That's the reason why he's not just rushing in there. He doesn't want to walk into anything. Fulton is a slick boxer, sharpshooter, great counterpuncher.
Now the way, that long-range jab to the body from INOUE. INOUE tries to come with the right hand around the guard. And the up jab.
So interesting to see that low lead hand from INOUE starting off like that. Good jab.
Very solid jab from INOUE.
You know, we talked all night about Fulton's jab, but what about INOUE's jab? It's quick, it's accurate. It's on point tonight.
Goes with the jab to the body again.
Level change.
Versatile offensive attack, as always, from INOUE. Now goes upstairs with it and follows Fulton back to the ropes before the tie-up and the separation from Hector Afu.
Taking advantage of that movement. You know, Fulton thought he was clear, thought he was going to get on his bike, and INOUE chased him down, cut him off.
Fulton falls short. INOUE getting rough on the inside, gets the warning from Afu of wrapping around the neck, and now falls in off balance on his own with that free right hand, able to punch away. And a warning for behind the head from Afu. Veteran referee from Panama. End of one.
本日のメインイベント、両選手の経歴、戦歴をご紹介いたします。アブドーナー・スティーブン・フルトン、アメリカ合衆国出身、1994年7月生まれ、デビュー2014年10月。プロ成績は21戦26
Both guys, both fighters exchanging jabs right there. INOUE getting the best of it. And this is what I was talking about. Fulton was moving, trying to get out of range, out of position, and INOUE recognized that and attacked him.
INOUE very successful with the jab in round number one. He had an 11-3 connect advantage overall, but INOUE with his jab landed 50%. He was 5 of 10 with the jab in round number one.
Tess, he's throwing an up jab, a vertical jab to split the guard of Fulton, and also an up jab. It's coming from a different level underneath the guards of Fulton.
Right back to it.
There it is again.
And there's the first right hand that is able to land. And he comes with it again, and then a 4-punch combination that included a left to the body from INOUE.
The speed and power is real. The speed and the power of INOUE is real. Fulton is doing a good job in being patient, blocking shots, moving when he has to.
Double jab, comes upstairs with the right hand. Fulton puts up the guard and backs out.
So a lot of those shots are blocked, but you can tell the effect of those punches. You see Fulton, even though he's the bigger guy, when he gets hit, he gets somewhat knocked off balance from the heavy blows coming from INOUE.
Fulton steps forward, INOUE backs off. You can see how calm and in control he is early on here. As he comes with another 4-punch combination, tried to go to the body with that right hand in the midst of that. There's that jab, and there are the levels. Went upstairs and then to the body again, Timmy.
Inoue is sharp. When he attacks, he doesn't want to miss. He wants to make every punch count. Fulton's having a hard time finding his range and getting any offense started, really. It's the quickness and sharpness and speed of Inoue that's giving him fits.
Like a viper, that striking ability. Very, very twitchy fighter is Inoue.
And it's the speed at which Inoue closes the gap Fulton's having a hard time with. Right now, Fulton on his bike, just trying to avoid shots from now.
Double jab, right hand, then pauses and brings the power right hand around it. You just said it, that speed to close. All of a sudden, he's in that middle range and you're in the target zone against Inoue. Here comes Fulton now. Able to step forward with the right hand. Fulton yet to find consistent offense against the monster.
No, but I like his composure. He's weathering the storm right now. Fulton using defense, movement to get out of range.
End of 2 in Tokyo.
Interesting that Fulton has the reach advantage, but the shorter man with the shorter reach is winning the jab battle. Inoue, it's the first quick step, that first step when he gets mid-range and explodes with his fast jab and fast offense is what's giving Fulton issues at the moment.
Inoue with a 26-6 connect advantage through 2 rounds. The levels of the jabs, you mentioned it, the jabs to the body. He has 5 body connects already.
We got some time, got a lot of time left. Test, a lot of rounds left, but I'm just telling you right now, Inoue's making this fight look easy right now against Fulton. Let's see if Fulton can turn it around. He needs to mount some sort of offense to get some respect from Inoue.
Key word, respect. Talks about being the bigger man, the intelligent fighter. And he wants to show that he's tough. You got to show you're tough while still being intelligent.
You see the shifting game plan already.
Right hand over the top, Timmy.
Yes, but you see the shifting game plan. Now Fulton now is looking to fight on the front foot now. He's looking to attack.
Inching forward against the monster. See if he can work behind that jab. Inoue has good countering ability as well. Goes to the body again with the jab. That has been a point of emphasis early on, and then the right hand up top.
Partially blocked, Tess. Partially blocked.
1-2 from Fulton. There's that up vertical jab again. Back to the body with it.
Fulton is there in range, but he's not pulling the trigger.
Well, it's that middle ground that was the concern. And if you're going to stay there, you got to throw. That up jab has had such success for Inoue. Now an opportunity as Fulton was able to get to the inside and back to range.
That's some good offense right there from Fulton. Finally letting his hands go, having a little success. Fulton's doing a little bit better moving forward. He just got to let his hands go. He's in range, but he's just sitting there, sitting still. I think he's afraid for what's come back. The speed is too blazing fast.
Tough to replicate with a sparring partner what Inoue and his unique physical gifts offer when you're opposite him. Rare combination. Elite speed, technique, and two-handed finishing power. Uppercut, right uppercut to close out round number 3. You can see blood coming from the nose of Stephen Fulton.
Nice level changing jab right there in exchange. A jab for a right hand and a left hook for Inoue. Not a whole lot of damage done, but that right hand right there to the body and the roll under is textbook from Inoue.
Shingo Inoue, his father, working the corner for NAYOA. Wahid Rahim, the trainer of Stephen Fulton. 2 Philly guys, and they take great pride in being from Philadelphia, aka the bottom, West Philly. Stephen Fulton is detailed having to survive a rough childhood and how it has defined him in so many ways. You see the total body punches Inoue with an 11-2 advantage. He has been increasing his work rate as the fight has moved around in the early stages, as he comes with 2 right hands to open up this 4th round. He had 11 total punches in the 1st round, landed 15 in the 2nd, 18 in the 3rd, but he threw 56 punches in that last round compared to 28 in the 1st. So he's picking up the productivity as well.
See, I like that inside work from Fulton. In the inside, banging on the body of Inoue, getting a little physical on the inside.
Fulton has a lot of confidence in his ability as an infighter.
Good right hand.
Right hand from Fulton.
Catching Inoue, trying to get out.
Came straight back. To the body with that jab. That has been available since the opening bell. Double jab by Fulton.
Not sure about that all the way out, all the way in stuff. Fulton is standing mid-range, not doing anything. Inoue's beating him to the punch. He's there, but he won't pull the trigger test.
Inoue has that kind of power where he can punch through the defense as well. You've seen that a few times. Now showing the levels with that jab again, consistently going to the body with that jab is Inoue.
Fulton's getting outboxed. He's getting outboxed, and he's supposed to be the superior boxer.
Well, we get so enamored with the power of Inoue and the results. He is a supremely intelligent boxer as well. Good combination from Inoue. More blood coming from the nose of Scooter Fulton.
It's not working for him at that distance. Fulton's going to have to make some changes. Going to have to make some adjustments. He's going to have to take the fight on the inside.
That comes with a certain risk to be more offensive-minded against the monster. As he does for a moment, does Fulton, then backs out with his hands up. Inoue, we're going to cut him off as we come to the end of round number 4. In a fight, Mark Kriegel, that is seemingly very easy to score early on.
I got it 4 rounds to nothing for Inoue. You talk about someone being sharp. This guy's a razor. I've never seen Fulton this tentative, and I thought he almost had that round that Inoue just came on in the second half. But again, I've never seen him so tentative. And we talked going into this about Fulton's jab. What I'm seeing is an extraordinary jab from Inoue, starting with a shot to the body and then going upstairs. He's dominating this fight with that one punch. Everything comes off that.
4 rounds to none, says Mark Kriegel. Inoue. As for the jab, he has thrown 105 jabs already, has Inoue. Fulton, according to CompuBox, has thrown 112 total punches. Inoue connect advantage through 4, 55 to 18. What's the change that needs to take place for Fulton, Timmy?
Kind of change his rhythm. He's standing directly in front. Use your legs. He can draw in a way. I mean, he tried to come forward, but he's not letting his hands go. He's afraid for what's going to come back. So now use your legs. Try something different. Get on your bike. Lure in a way, because now you're in range just to get hit with those power shots.
Now here comes the combination punching of Inoue behind that jab, as we've seen early on in round 5.
And change his rhythm up. I mean, when you have a fighter like Inoue just landing shots like that, you have to change your rhythm up. You have to. Throw feints. Subtle movement left and right.
Oh, good combination from Fulton.
And that was off the subtle movement to his right. That's what he has to do.
And a right hand from Inoue as he returns fire. Another right hand from Inoue backs up Fulton.
Heavy.
Yes,
Heavy.
he's extremely
And good right hand. Good right hand from Fulton right there, catching Inoue. See, Inoue get a little bit overconfident, Tess, and he'll leave himself available sometimes. He'll leave himself open. Fulton taking advantage of those moments.
You can hear the thud in Inoue's punches. Even the right hands that could be glancing or catch a bit of the glove of Fulton, they still will back him up. Comes a point where the bigger man has to act that way. And if you're Stephen Fulton, you've talked about that dog in you. You've talked about the level of toughness that you can display. Have to show it in the middle rounds. Right hand from Inoue.
A lot of those shots are being deflected by the guards of Fulton. It's a better round for Fulton. I don't know if he's gonna win this round, but I know this is a better round for Fulton.
He has to commit to the offense. Has to commit to it. And even what is, quote unquote, a better round from Fulton, he's being outworked by Inoue in both punches thrown and punches landed. As Inoue gets him up against the ropes here in the closing moments, throws another combination. End of 5. Round 6, unified champion Stephen Fulton in an early hold against the monster. Naoya Inoue, who vacated his 4 belts, his undisputed status at bantamweight, to come up to 122 pounds and say, I want the best guy in the division right away. And early on, being so relaxed, but so fast and striking and consistent and productive with the jab and his offensive arsenal to bank an early lead.
Don't let him touch you, make you miss.
Anyway, looking for that counter right hand over the jab of Fulton.
Just pulled the trigger on it moments ago. See if it's available again.
Test the most interesting thing to me is that Fulton is not using any of his footwork. He's not using any of his lateral movement at all. And you want to know why? Because INOUE has stopped that. He's punching where he's going. So anytime you see Fulton get on his bike and try to move left or right, INOUE is quick to cut him off and says, I want you directly in front of me. I don't want you moving anywhere.
That time he comes in with the left hook. That speed to close, whether it's straight ahead or lateral, just another part of what makes him so dangerous. As Fulton comes forward that time, falls short of landing, and then wraps up. Halfway through round number 6.
When you miss it right here, come back with the jab. When you miss it right here, come back with the jab. When you miss it, come back with the jab. When you miss it right here, come back with the jab. You're going to land it all day. You've been landing it. Make that your bag. Don't set too much. When I tell you, good.
Amazing in a sold-out arena in Tokyo. The crowd so respectful, polite, restrained, subdued that you can actually hear in the midst of the fight the instructions coming from the corner of Fulton.
So unbelievable how, in a way, no matter what position he's in, he's able to generate the punching power and torque on his shots.
Torque is a perfect description of what makes his punching power special.
He just ran with a combination.
He did.
My goodness.
4-punch combination as he's taking steps forward.
It's that jab.
It's
Mark
been the
said
key.
it. It's been the key.
It has been the key.
Ooh. That right hand hurt Fulton. Buzzed him for a split second. But you know he's in tremendous shape, so he recovered quickly, getting back on his jab, trying to establish his own offense, but getting himself out of position.
Short left hand chopped down here at the end of round number 6. Fulton trying to exchange on the inside, and anyway getting the better of it again. And the body work has been sensational as well, Tim Bradley.
Yeah, the body
He's
work.
18 body punches.
My goodness, the body work. Yes, we knew that was going to be part of his arsenal tonight and a part of the game plan, particularly with that stab jab, stabbing down to the guts, weakens your opponents, take his legs, you know, and also allow you to set up things up top, particularly the right hand, sometimes and occasionally the left hook. Boom, beautiful right hand downstairs. Like I told you guys, he usually uses the right hand first to put himself in that position to use that left hook down to the body. Sometimes he even throw the uppercut or the hook up top. Beautiful offense by NAYOA INOUE.
Something's got to change for Scooter. Stephen Fulton's got to find an answer. And you know, when it comes to power, this is a world champion that only has 8 knockouts, the 5th lowest knockout percentage among current world champions.
Tess, this is the baddest man at 122 pounds. And INOUE is making this look easy.
He is.
The great ones, that's what they do. They make it look easy. Good right hand.
Has to have more of it. But that's the start. Working behind that jab and the willingness to throw the right hand.
Interesting enough, you have INOUE, he keeps his head on that side. I'm seeing him keep his head on that right side, right in the line of fire for that right hand of Fulton.
Listen, we've seen INOUE get hit in his career. We've also seen him at his best when he does.
Yes.
Short check hook that time.
Check hook
that time as Fulton crossed the threshold. The jab for INOUE. There's Fulton on the inside, coming wrapping around the guard with that right hand. And INOUE comes right back at him. Returns fire immediately.
A lot of those shots deflected. Good defense from Fulton. I've been amazed with the way he's been blocking a lot of the shots, deflecting a lot of the punches from Inoue. Some stuff was getting in, no doubt. But I'm amazed how well he's taking these shots from Inoue. That speed and power is unreal. Good right hand over the top.
Counter right hand from Fulton. Back to the body from Inoue.
Folks said that was low. Inoue said, get out of here.
And see how comfortable Inoue is right now as he's trying to cut off the ring and close the gap. Overhand right.
That's the one thing about Inoue. He never stops hunting for that knockout.
Never.
He's always looking for it.
4-punch combination. Back to the jab up top.
Gee, these are great moments right here that Fulton is allowing Inoue to recharge. See, he just threw an onslaught of punches, and he's allowing Inoue to recharge. He needs to work his offense immediately after Inoue gets done. Right hand, the left hook. Good jab.
And that jab. A snap back the head of Inoue. Much better round for Stephen Fulton. This is what we were just referencing, Timmy. Among current world champions, the low knockout percentage.
Yeah, Sonny Edwards, one of my favorites. Absolutely, Stephen Fulton. You don't have to have a whole lot of power to be great in this sport. You know, Fulton's getting beat tonight right now. I know the fight's not over. You know, I don't think he has the punching power to hurt Inoue, but this is boxing, you never know. You know, but he's so technically sound and so fundamentally sound. Well-schooled fighter in Inoue right now is making him look average.
Seventh round was Stephen Fulton's best round in terms of a high number of total connects. First time he hit double digits tonight in Japan. 13 of 38 in that last round.
A stab jab down to the body. Fulton has no answer for it. And the reason why Inoue can get there quick with that jab is Fulton has a wide stance. His base is so wide, it's really hard to get in and out.
Oh, right hand hurts him. Oh, a huge right hand from the monster. And then he chases him down. Fulton is laid out, struggling to get to his feet. Lot of time to work here in round number 8. Fulton hurt badly. The monster on the attack, trying to claim 2 more belts as Fulton tried to grab the ropes, backed up into the corner. Here comes Inoue. That destructive, decisive power does it again. The monster, a 4-division world champion, stamping in Tokyo. We sometimes overuse the word greatness in boxing. Not here, not now. That is greatness.
Greatness.
Naoya Inoue is doing things and doing them to great fighters. His run from 108 pounds to 115 to 118, and now this, that way, against an undefeated, unified, skilled champion. You are watching greatness in his absolute prime. Knockout victory, Naoya Inoue.
seconds in round number 8. A referee at charge, Hector Afu, stops the contest. He is the winner by way of technical knockout. He is still undefeated and now a 4-division world champion and the new WBC and WBO super bantamweight champion of the world, Naoya, the monster INOUE.
Tim, you used the word earlier. Torque. His ability to have viper striking speed and nearly flawless punching technique to deliver the two-handed finishing power. It showed up again, and there was nothing Stephen Fulton could do about it.
Nothing he could do about it. He was having his way. Level-changing jab right there. Brought the eyes down to Fulton. Right hand right over the top, and here's the finish. One of the best finishers in boxing, if not the best. Just an onslaught of violent, vicious punches by INOUE.
The initial right hand was so damaging, but then to see the consistent attack, headshot after headshot. And for those who have been watching every step of the way, that is why you fall in love with Naoya Inoue. That is what you come to see. Speed, power, carrying that power from weight class to weight class. Impeccable timing. So strong. Conditioned like a machine. As we said earlier tonight, how do you describe him? A military-grade weapon, a fighter jet filled with missiles. The most complete offensive fighter in the game today.
認定賞 WBC 世界スーパーバンタム級 WBO 世界スーパーバンタム級チャンピオン井上尚弥殿期間は2023年7月25日東京都においてスティーブン・フルトンと12回戦を行い勝利を得たのでここにチャンピオンたることを認定します2023年7月25日一般財団法人日本ボクシングコミッションコミッショナー萩原実おめでとうございます。
We welcome you to the State of Boxing with continuing coverage from Tokyo, Japan. Joe Tessitore, Tim Bradley, and Mark Kriegel with you. Naoya Inoue just dismissed undefeated, previously undefeated, unified champion Stephen Fulton to claim yet another weight class, 2 more belts. Inoue is now the WBO and WBC champ. Earlier tonight, Mark Kriegel, when we were assessing things and we were discussing what a win would mean here, and the conversation on pound for pound, which clearly we're going to get into over the course of the weekend with the other fight happening here in Vegas. You said it's how you do it.
Yep.
It's the eye test. Mark, I cannot imagine that there is a boxing pundit, even casual observer out there, that doesn't watch Inoue again and again and just keeps writing A+.
Joe, I don't know what's going to happen on Saturday night. But I do know that right now, there is a best fighter in the world.
There is.
And it's that man right there, Naoya Inoue. You got to remember who Stephen Fulton was coming into this.
Correct.
This is an undefeated fighter, a master boxer, a versatile guy, and he made him look ordinary. I'd never seen Fulton so tentative, and it was by a smaller guy.
And it was right away. In the first round, Timmy, as soon as he realized the speed, the power, the prowess, the technical ability, especially with the jab. Forget the power punches, the jab.
The smaller man won the jab battle, and the smaller man won the actual battle. When you win the jab battle test, everything else follows, as you can see here.
He has now won 14 of his last 15 fights by knockout. The exception is the first fight, that fight of the year against Nonito Donaire, when he fought through a broken orbital bone